In this video, we will see my day 10 task: analyze query plans, partition large tables, apply Z order, benchmark improvement. Let's see in Databricks. So first will be query execution. First will be query execution plans. This is like how query will execute in SQL. So this is the sample query for that. Select date as event date, sum price as total sales. From e-commerce event data, this is the table name. Then one filter condition, event type equal to purchase. Then group by date, event time. Event time has both date and time, so I will fetch date only. So I use the date function. So explain will the query explain how query will execute in SQL inside SQL. So this is the query for that. Next one should be partition large tables. Partitioning strategies. Okay. So this will create a partition with respect to event time. So once we run this query, we will get to know. So now I will run this query. Table will partition by event time. Sorry, event date only. So this is the event time. You will see partition happened in event date. I mean this date only. So once it completed, we will see in cannot create. So actually it already created. So it is showing cannot create table or view e-commerce event. So for that this query will explain. So select start from event table name is event partition. Image should be 20. So before I said now event time, this having date and time only. So we partitioned partition by time. Sorry, date. Partition by date. So this query will partition by every date. So each date has multiple order. So it will partition by event date. Next one should be optimize. Optimize and insert order. So this is the query for that. Optimize e-commerce, event participant, user ID and event type. So next one should be, okay, this is the sample query I executed for some other calculation. So this is the video. In this video, we will see my day 11 tasks. Calculating statistical summaries, test hypothesis, weekday versus week 10, identify correlation, engineering features for ML. So let's see in Databricks. So first one is statistical summary. Statistical means a mean, count, max. So like that we have to fetch that value from that table. So this is the query for that. Count price, non minimum, maximum, average, standard deviation. So you will get this result in this form. Second one is median value. So this is important value in statistical part. Select personnel approximate price 0.5 as median price. This is the median price for that sales happening in that table. Next, this one is statistical summary by day. So every day some orders has been executed by the customer. So each day, what is the order count, then average price, then median price. So average price. So you will say 1/11/2019. Total orders happens in 22K. Average price is 309. Median price is 174. So this is the statistical summary. Next one is hypothesis. So this is weekday sales versus weekend sales. So hypothesis is testing covers two opposite ideas. Like so, this is the definition for the hypothesis. So for this query, I use RCT for that. So with radar select price case when in 1 and 7 that is weekend, else weekday as day type. So event is equal to purchase. You will see weekday sales. So it comes every weekday and weekend for that sales data. compute statistical summary. Okay, this one is like weekday price versus weekend pain. Weekday this much of order count, weekend this much of order count, average price would be this, standard deviation should be this. So this is the query. Mostly I use the CT for that every SQL query. So I'm familiar with CT, so I use that. So this one is on long query. Wait, I will just. So yeah. First, we will fetch the weekday and weekend and weekday value. Next, we will fetch that weekday. Weekday has the how many orders, average best, standard deviation, same as also weekend. So then average price, standard deviation price only for weekday. This is for weekend. So combined statistics. So weekday average for E. E means weekday status. Okay, weekday status. E, this one. So same like that for all the value. So finally test. So how many difference between weekday and weekend average? So like that. This is like SQRT power means 2 square, 3 square like that. So how this power work like that? So you just cover, you will see that definition of the power. So this is the answer. Weekday average should be 293. Weekend 308. Then difference means minus 20. Next, identify correlation means and like price versus quantity. So uh, order versus like cart. In event type, we have three order type: view, cart, and purchase. So how many? It's like a finding ratio between two important values in that sales data. So this is the video. If the video found useful, please do subscribe and support my channel. Thank you.